Hi, everyone. Thank you all for viewing this informational video on the Association Laboratory Research Alliance. Some of you may currently be participating in the Alliance. Some of you are interested in learning more. So this is a video just to give you a good sense of what the Alliance is and how we can help. My name is Nikki Shanks. I am the primary contact for the Association Laboratory Research Alliance. I started this group a few years ago, and I'm thrilled that it has grown and has been a very mutually successful relationship over the last few years. I'm a strategist at Association Laboratory. I lead client engagements in the areas of membership and strategic planning. I'm also an industry leader in membership governance and survey research. I've been with Association Laboratory for 6 years. And prior to that, I worked at 3 different healthcare associations, including the American Academy of Dermatology, the American Society for Healthcare Risk Management, and the American Academy of Periodontology. I'm currently on the Florida Society for Association Executives Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee, and have participated in a number of activities with ASAE, including speaking, as well as the Healthcare Community Advisory Committee. And I also hold my CAE. So let's get started a little bit on what the Alliance is and who Association Laboratory is, the benefits to participating in the Alliance, roles, and the timeline of activities. So this will only take a few short minutes to get through all this content. It's just designed to bring you up to speed on what the Association Laboratory Research Alliance is. So first, let's start with who is Association Laboratory. You all know what I do, but what does Association Laboratory does? Our team at Association Laboratory is led by Dean West, president. We are an award-winning company, a national leader in developing sustainable, successful strategy for associations since 1999. And we have 3 key areas that we really focus our efforts, our strategic areas that we focus our efforts. One is research and strategy consulting services. We help identify and implement successful business strategy in lots of domains, including strategic planning, membership, education, environmental scanning, global strategy, DEI strategy, etc. We also produce sector research and insights, which is primarily where the Research Alliance sits. So producing and disseminating association sector research to hundreds of association leaders. And this includes 3 key studies, which is our Looking Forward umbrella series of impact, solutions, and DEI. And then we are an education and competency development provider. We produce strategic educational content to help association leaders develop competencies necessary for success. We do webinars, white papers, workshops, and national conference facilitation. So we are all over the place and work all across many domains. I mentioned those 3 studies, those 3 key industry studies that we produce every year. The umbrella of our key knowledge asset is this Looking Forward research. And from about 2010 to 2020, this was a yearly environmental scan. But about 2 years ago, we thought it was important to expand the depth and breadth of this research for the association community. And we settled on 3 recurring quantitative surveys, again, impact, solutions, and our DEI benchmarking. Impact is understanding the factors impacting association strategy, so environmental scanning, so challenges association members face and implications on the association. Solutions is what associations are successfully doing to address the concerns and challenges. So this is the fun one too, of just understanding what associations are actually doing about these challenges. And then DEI benchmarking, which was launched for the first time last year prior, to address DEI perceptions, challenges, and solutions, and experience with implementing DE&I strategy. So every 3 years or so, we reach out to association executives, including the Research Alliance, through a qualitative survey to make sure that we're still asking the right questions, given the association environment. So Looking Forward is the longest running sector research, and we're really proud of these studies. They help make the association community really much more educated in what is going on in the association space, and much more knowledgeable about the challenges and solutions that association members are experiencing. And these conversations can continue not just through the survey, but we produce support materials to continue to have these conversations with staff and at the board level to have strategic conversations surrounding the data. So what exactly is the Association Laboratory Research Alliance? The main goal of the Association Laboratory Research Alliance is to help investigate the future of the association business model by involving association executive members and stakeholders in critical industry studies. So the Research Alliance is a global collaboration of over 20 national, state, specialty, and global societies of association executives. The Alliance is the leader in investigating the forces that really shape association members and the implications of these forces on association strategy. So through the Alliance, we've created research reports, dashboards, virtual and in-person seminars. The Alliance provides a continuing leading edge platform for association leaders to learn about the future of associations. The Alliance also had a really important role during COVID, and some of you maybe even participated in the COVID-19 research a couple of years ago, which was a collaborative effort with the Alliance. Some of our current participants are listed on our website for the most current listing. This is also the most current listing as well. We have several national and global organizations. Then we have over a dozen state and local SAEs as well. So some of the key objectives in participating in both the Alliance and with Association Laboratory are some of the following. For the SAE, or the national group, expand access to high quality, customized, and data-driven association education. This is key. SAE also increases member engagement with complementary offerings that we provide, which I'll get into more detail in a bit. For Association Laboratory, it improves the participation and diversity of association members in Association Laboratories industry research. And then Association Laboratories continue to be seen as experts in the association industry on major topics and strategy. So some of the additional perks in participating are some of the following. There are a lot of reasons to be engaged, but these are a few of the key ones. Complementary access to industry leading research. Anyone who participates in the Looking Forward research receives complementary insights relating to the research. So this means participating in our webinar series of interpreting these particular data sets and conversations, having meaningful conversations around the data. More recently, we actually had a panel that included Wendy from the Georgia SAE, and talking about our Looking Forward impact research. This is all completely accessible and free to those who participate in the research, also known as your members or stakeholders. Participation also includes complimentary access to data reports and guides. This is the second point here. So really thoughtful guides that help you and your members have effective conversations on strategy with staff and board members. And I talked about this briefly before. The third point here, we also produce blogs and articles that your SAE can repurpose for educational content. Dean, myself, and our other staff member, Nikki Golden, have all written pieces recently, and they have a fun sense of humor, and it's called My Seat at the Bar. If you haven't checked it out, it's on our website. And then as a bonus with the Association Laboratory team is happy to speak at your conferences. We've also participated in a number of webinars and in-person events over the years. And earlier this year, we also facilitated a 3-part series at Association Societies Alliance ASA's winter meeting in January in Arizona. So we are experts on these topics, association topics in particular, and we want to share this expertise with your members. I mentioned too the data reporting aspect and guides, and that is our biggest knowledge asset, which is our dashboard. What you'll find in the dashboard is access to the Looking Forward data, executive summaries of recent reports, those discussion guides that I mentioned to have effective conversations with your board and your staff, and a how-to on how to actually use the dashboard. The dashboard is powered by Nucleus, which is the official data analytics solution for the Association Laboratory Research Alliance. And you can find this under the What We Do on Looking Forward dashboard. The Research Alliance folks also have a unique opportunity to be able to filter the data set by their organization. So you can see the data as it relates to your own respondents or your own SAE members. Obviously, the more people who participate from your group, the more data that will be relevant and included as part of this filter. So I definitely would recommend some time spending recommend some time being spent and viewing the dashboard if you haven't done so already, and just some of the really amazing capabilities that this particular reporting really offers. So what are the roles of the Association Laboratory Research Alliance members? Quite simply, this is a mutually beneficial relationship in participating with the Alliance. Our research is locally and globally recognized for being trusted source for association-related content and decision-making. We want participation to be easy and not time-consuming. We want you to have success in promoting and offering this valuable research to your members. So we really try to simplify the process. And some of what that includes is listed here, the SAE's role as well as Association Laboratories role. So I've talked about one of the primary objectives to be able to expand access to high quality, customized and data-driven association education. The SAE does this by simply promoting and encouraging participation and looking forward research series. So those three that I talked about, impact solutions and DEI. To help you do this as part of our role, we provide what's called a deployment guide. We take the guessing out of crafting messages and provide you with email templates and social media text to push the notifications out to your members. We also give you a timeline and suggested dates from when you may want to notify your members. As part of this, you get a unique link. That's the unique link that you can also filter by on the dashboard, and that you can take advantage of with that. So to help keep you up to date on these three studies, I typically send out quarterly updates and share these activities with you all in a mailing list. We also make sure that you're just really acknowledged in these studies. And one of the ways we do that is making sure that your logo appears in the executive summaries that we produce that's on the Looking Forward dashboard page, and that you're acknowledged on our website. So what are some of the basic timeline? What is the basic timeline of these three studies? First, the Looking Forward solutions typically occurs March through May. May through August, we're focused on our DEI benchmarking, and our Looking Forward impact takes place November to February. So we hope that you continue to participate in the Research Alliance, or you come along for the ride if you're new to being informed of the Research Alliance. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or the Association Laboratory team. We're looking forward to continuing to work with you, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.